January 1st, 2024, 12:30 a.m. ET.
The National Weather Service in eastern Miami has issued a tsunami warning for the Florida Peninsula area. At approximately 12:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 1, 2024, an asteroid has struck near the Caribbean Sea and has resulted in a large tsunami. The height of the tsunami is currently unknown at this time, but the first wave will hit the peninsula within the next 15 to 45 minutes. This tsunami will impact the entire Florida peninsula, along with the rest of the Gulf Coast, which includes Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas. It is highly advised that you evacuate from the coast or seek higher ground immediately. You are in a life-threatening situation. The tsunami will hit in a series of waves. Floodwaters will reach up to 15 miles inland. People on the Gulf Coast should evacuate now. Do not wait. Staying will result in death. Roads will become covered in debris. Governor Ron DeSantis has announced, a state of emergency has been declared. Do not call 911 unless you have an actual emergency situation. Get to higher ground and evacuate now. Tune into local outlets when they become available on this situation.
January 1st, 2024, for 30 a.m. Location, Columbia, South Carolina.
The National Weather Service in Colombia has issued a tsunami warning for the coast of Somerville. At approximately 4:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 1, 2024, an asteroid impact 400 miles off the coast of North Carolina has generated a tsunami that is expected to impact the entire East Coast. The first round of waves will hit within the next 2 hours by 6:30 a.m. You are to evacuate the coast or get to high ground immediately. Low-lying areas will become hazardous to your environment and safety. You should seek shelter on higher ground now. Do not wait. If you do not evacuate, you will face death. You cannot evacuate, then call 911 for emergency assistance. Do not call 911 unless you have an actual emergency situation. Martial law is now in effect. This means that all crimes will lead to arrest and detention without legal counsel. Keep phone lines open for emergency purposes only. This tsunami has a height of 2,000 feet and will crest at 500 feet when it reaches the coast. To repeat, a tsunami warning is in effect for the U.S. East Coast. Evacuate now. Tune into local outlets for more information on this dangerous situation.
The next day.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A catastrophic event has unfolded, and both the Gulf Coast and East Coast of the United States have been completely devastated by a series of megatsunamis triggered by asteroid impacts. These asteroids, displaced from their original paths by the gravitational pull of a passing comet, collided with Earth, causing unimaginable destruction along the coastlines. The impact zones have been utterly obliterated, affecting the following areas: Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas. Entire cities and communities along these coastlines have been submerged under towering waves, and countless lives have been lost. Infrastructure has been demolished beyond recognition, with major highways, bridges, and buildings swept away by the sheer force of the tsunamis. These impacts have left vast stretches of land unrecognizable and uninhabitable for the foreseeable future. The entire state of Florida has been rendered completely uninhabitable. Large portions of the remaining affected areas will also be unsuitable for human habitation for decades, possibly even a century. Experts estimate that the cleanup and restoration of these areas will take many years. Basic services, including running water, electricity, and sanitation, will be severely disrupted, and a nationwide effort is required to restore essential infrastructure. The President of the United States has signed an executive order mandating immediate action to address this unprecedented disaster. All available emergency response units, including firefighters, paramedics, military personnel, and specialized rescue teams, are being deployed to the disaster zones. These teams are tasked with leading rescue operations, securing evacuation routes, and providing aid to survivors. In the aftermath of these impacts, massive power outages are expected to ripple across the country due to the destruction of key power generating stations and grids along the affected regions. Emergency responders are working around the clock to restore power, communication systems, and other essential services. Astronomers and space agencies have assured the public that no further asteroid impacts are expected in the near future, though this event has served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable dangers and space. Agencies have assured the public that no further asteroid impacts are expected in the near future, though this event has served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable dangers that can arise from celestial phenomena. Despite this catastrophe, we will rebuild. Our strength as a nation lies in our resilience, and as we unite to face this immense challenge, we will rise again. The path to recovery will be long and arduous, but together, we will overcome. We will restore our cities, our homes, and our lives, stronger and more united than ever, one nation under God.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share.